Hi, today I want to share with you my second awakening, which is about poverty and prosperity. So, if you are thinking if it's good for you to be rich and how can you be rich, so there are times that we sabotage ourselves to be in the position of being poor, but if we really want to be rich. So, this is my experience. I grew up in the poverty mentality environment. So when I was like about 9 year old, I always hearing people, especially like in the church, they say, it's just fine if we are poor in earth because we are rich in heaven. At that time, I was thinking and wondering why God wants to keep us to be poor in earth and why we need to be in heaven to experience the richness. So God answered me that in my journey in my life, not exactly on that day, but of course as I grew up. So I learned and I was awakened that God didn't really want us to be poor. God, that was not His intention. That's not what His will for us, for His children. You can check that in John 10:10, and it says that God wants us to have an abundant life. So if you are thinking about abundant life, it's not just spiritual. It is also about the material things, right? That you have. It's also about having a good health, good relationship. And you know why? You know what? There are times that people don't want to talk about money. They don't want to talk. They don't want to be rich because they're thinking like, if I will be rich, I might be changed into a different person. I might become rude and evil person. So there is a mentality about being rich is being evil. Okay, which I will prove to you that it's not really about. It's not really the money that will make you evil. So that was my environment before, and I searched for the answer, and I because I wanted to really change my mindset. And I also noticed that churches do not talk about money and do not talk about business. They do not talk about, of course, they are just talking about, okay, about God, about our relationship, which is really good. But the Bible itself, it also talks about money. And the word is, they don't talk about money, but in the house, this is really always be the topic. This is always have been the issue of relationship. Why a lot of relationship break because of the money issue. So we really need to educate ourselves about money. That's how I also educate myself. Okay, I will share with you my top three opinion about poverty and prosperity. Okay, number one, um, poverty is based on fear, and prosperity is based on faith. I'm going to prove that to you on the number three opinion. Okay, second one, poverty is selfish, and poverty is selfish, and prosperity is a way is a channel on how you can help a lot of people. So that's your way, and it's a channel for you. It's your chance for you to help a lot of people. And number three is poverty is based on fear, okay, and based on limitations. If and prosperity is it's about abundance. Okay, I'm gonna talk about them. So there is if there is a fear on what you can able to do. For example, you stuck in the job which you hate and you don't want to explore because you are afraid to do um, to to take a risk. You're afraid to make a mistake. You are afraid to fail. you're afraid on you don't know what to do in your life. If you will quit your job, it's so uncertain. So fear, it will limit you to do bigger things in this life. And if you are limited to do bigger things in life, how can you help other people, right? Because if you are in the prosperity, there is, for me, like, prosperity is, there's no fear, there is a faith instead, because you have a faith in yourself that you can do something greater in this world, that you will not just be stuck in the job that you hate, or wherever your situation is. Even you have a business which is just killing your soul, if you just believe in yourself, that you have the gifts, the strength, that you can able to do or you can able to create something bigger that will contribute more in this world. If you bet if you bet yourself for that, you will really be prosperous in your life. And prosperity is not just about having enough of material things in your life. It's really your ability to create things. We all have the ability to create things. We are all creative in nature, but not all of us sorry, not all of us are doing yes, doing what we were meant to do in this world. We're not exercising what we have, the strengths that we have. So prosperity will lead you to your creativity. If you will just embrace prosperity in your life, it will open the doors for you for the possibilities in your life. You probably meet people that will help you in your business. It will expand your paradigm. It will change your perspective. That's prosperity for me. And prosperity is like your ability to create wealth all the time. Whether you will fail, you can able to do it again. Then you will fail, you can able to do it again, because it doesn't depend on your surrounding. It really depends on you. That is the real prosperity, the real wealth for me, which is, I also read in Deuteronomy that we have the power to get wealth. We have the power to create wealth in our life. And from poverty mindset, I shifted I renewed my mind into prosperity, because I believe having the prosperous life, having the wealthy life in me, I can able to help a lot of people, and there's more freedom for that. So if you have the poor mentality, I suggest that change your mind. Make a decision that you will live that kind of mindset, and yeah, associate yourself with uh, with uh, perspective about good wealth and good success. So if you like this video, and if you have some comments, and if you have some questions, you can put them in the comment box below. And if you want to share this with your friends, please do so if it will help them change their life. And don't forget to subscribe in this channel so you will not miss any videos that I will share every week. So whatever you want to be, to do, and have in your life, it all starts with you. And thanks for watching.